So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. So we're up and running. Liverpool have gone 4-3-3. Jim, how do you interpret that?
Yeah, Peter, you can look at this formation 1 minute and think that it is 4-3-3, and the next time you check it'll be 4-5-1, and it's all to do with whether you've got the ball or not, and the wider attacking players being asked to apply defensive discipline too. When it does turn to a 5 across midfield, then the shape of this team takes on a much tidier, compact defensive look.
And it's Alexander-Arnold. Well, there's the man we're all here to see, the thriller-minute Neymar. He really does turn every game into a showbiz occasion. So I wonder, Jim, what is in today's show?
Well, plenty, we hope, Peter. Being the kind of player who likes to take it upon himself to win, whether it's his vision and creativity or being more direct in providing a threat up front, we're bound to see something special, I hope.
Because we always have in the past.
Indeed.
Great vision. And he's picked it up out wide. He's in a good position. There's the shot! It's off target and by quite a way.
I think that's just more proof that this team is very comfortable playing on the break. They're really swift.
Threads one in. Oh, he's found support out wide.
That was well seen too. Good clearance.
Attempt, just the wrong outcome.
Neymar certainly knows that he's missed a real chance there, but he can't dwell on that. He needs to pick himself up and move on.
Robertson. Neymar. Battling for the right to play in the early stages. And here's Kane. Knocks it out wide. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Now, what about a counter-attack? Now it's Haaland. Can he spark a counter here? Well seen. Saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Haaland, he is onto this. No goals as yet. Robertson charging forward, the ball at his feet. Saliba makes the interception.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
He's in a great position here, and he's surging through. And he opts to go forward. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Alexander-Arnold. And it's Messi. Alexander-Arnold. Oh, that's fabulous. Liverpool look happy to sit back for the moment here.
Yeah, everything they're doing screams counter-attack, but it's a long counter-attack. When they win it back, they're not wasting any time. They're just trying to get the runners away as quickly as possible.
He's found some space. Very nicely done. Good spot, that. It's a throw-in. Neymar. Tries to pass it through. Oh, such a clever touch. Caicedo. Lobbed in behind. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Camavinga. And here's Neymar. Oh, that is a good... Real chance! Goal! The breakthrough strike! Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Haaland demonstrated great strength there. I mean, he really had to hold his man off and just create enough room for him to be able to get the shot away. And I think it's just top play.
It's Neymar! It's in for the pieces! He's missed, but not by that far.
That is a really good chance missed, Peter. Certainly the way he's been playing.
They get a throw in. It's a poor throw that, picked off with relative ease. It's not an especially... Oh no, what has happened here? And it's lofted through here.
OK, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
Well cut out, no margin for error there at all. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Neymar has an approach to the game which is pretty much shoot on sight. Makaleli aims beyond the defence. It's a promising position. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Liverpool with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Camavinga getting this one clear. Haaland.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Goal kick as confirmed by the referee. Pass somewhat off target. Messi. Oh, super find. He's cut it out. And the first half is done. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here.
Yeah, you don't get any points for stating the obvious, Peter, but thankfully this is still very savable. Keep things simple, keep the intensity high, and hope for an early goal. If that happens, it's a game changer.
Whistle goes, and we start the second half.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
And he has been fouled there, and he's going to have his name taken. And that certainly packed a punch. Nicely weighted ball, nicely intercepted. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
And here's Kane. Neymar takes a shot! Brilliant! Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy! They are right back in business.
Well, I always thought they had it in them, Peter. They upped the quality as needed, and once they got going, they were awfully hard to stop.
One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
Alexander-Arnold. He's in space and looking for options. He is through here. DiMarco did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on.
Mission 1 has been accomplished, so why not continue with the same approach?
Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Makaleli, a player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory. Doué receives it in a good position here. There's no flag. Alexander-Arnold. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Drilled in low. And that's the keeper's ball. Neymar. Looking for the run. Oh, well measured. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Mignon with the clearance. Now this could be a chance. And here's Neymar. Hala. Big chance! Off the post. Can he get it through? Just about up to 75 minutes. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger.
Substitution on the field. Number 99, Erling Haaland. Number 20, Desiree Doué. Number 10, Messi.
And here's Cristiano Ronaldo.
Number 17, Neymar.
Don't you just
Number
love the level of
19,
intensity here?
Makaleli.
Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
Can he finish?
Mbappe.
Oh
Number
no,
12,
that could be a costly miss.
Well, we could be
14,
headed for a scenario in which next goal is the winner. That chance could have been it too.
Number
Corner
15,
number 2 then.
Gulen. Substitutions taking place.
Liverpool are looking to go forward now. It's a pretty loose pass. Kessié. That's a lovely, neat pass. And he cuts out the supply. Well, that is one way to stop him. Robertson going full tilt down the left. Now it's Olise. He's beaten the last man. Oh, look at the space. And the finish! They want to be quick to recover this. And it's Robertson. Played in deep. And they've got rid. Oh, he's got a sight of goal. A game with so much to recommend it. Fabulous contest, but still no clear winner.
Listen, the fans haven't given up on this by any means. They still believe it can be won.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Jimenez tries to clear. Palmer. Kaká. That's a nicely shaped ball.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
And it's Cristiano Ronaldo. And here's Mbappe. Confirmation that there will be 2 minutes stoppage time. That's a promising run he's making on the right. And he's managed to get free. Oh, that's a foul, and the whistle's gone. And that's going to be a booking. The final whistle is imminent, but I do think he'll allow time for this free kick. And there's not much doubt that this will be played into the penalty area. Terrific save by Manuel. He's done very well to get to that.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Well, in my opinion, set pieces are 50-50 moments, and this is a rather big one, and it all depends on the service.
Oh, that's a fine challenge. And we're done. So it is something for both, but ideal for neither. Both parties having to settle for what they get and hope for better in the weeks ahead. Your final thoughts, Jim?
Well, neither side could get over the line here. Perhaps one team might be happier, but at the final reckoning, it's honours even.
noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. The famous yellow wall stands tall. This has to be one of the most iconic places in European football. So that's got things underway.
In a system like this, Peter, the winger-fullback combinations can be absolutely crucial.
Yeah, and no doubt you could expand on that for us, Jim.
Well, there's just so many potential options and movements overlapping.
Neymar! Hazard. Is there any support? He might not need it. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Nicely weighted ball. It's Mbappe. That has been slow. Mbappe. Of zest in getting. He's got away. Terrific header. And oh, he's got that completely wrong.
Mbappe really reacted very quickly there, but couldn't quite find the finish he needed.
And it's Neymar.
Frank Rijkaard can really make his presence felt. A superb defender who became an iconic midfield anchorman.
It's more a remarkably good strike rate, actually.
Very true, just another level.
Takes a shot! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Liverpool with the corner, they're first. Messi. Borussia Dortmund have the chance to go the other way. Tries a shot! Goal! Borussia Dortmund! And it's Borussia Dortmund who take the lead. One sweeping move executed with deadly efficiency.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch and they're dazed.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Now it's Gordon. Mbappe! Mbappe was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Foot in. Now it's Neymar. He has found the way through. That is lovely. It's Neymar! And that would have been some goal.
Neymar just backs himself every time. Give him a challenge and he'll rise to it.
And the pass is intercepted. Now it's Neymar. Now, can they get him away? Knocks it into space. That's a shade optimistic. And he gets rid in a hurry.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
And here's Kane.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
That is good alertness. Saliba. Neymar. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Clearly is miffed.
A chance! And he hits the net! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
So that's two now without reply.
The turning of the screw comes to mind, Peter. They've got them where they want them.
Doué! Oh, it's hit the post! Saliba. Gets a good foot in there. Mbappe! And he's certainly onside here. And this is Modric. It's Modric! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Messi. This looks promising. Great vision. Rijkaard kept his eye on it, and he's there. Kane is onto this. Approaching half-time and still behind. Can they make something happen now? Camavinga. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Well, that looks a decent ball.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
No, it's come to nothing.
Neymar really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
Doué. Bensebaini going full tilt down the left. He is through, shapes to shoot! Oh, the ball's run
There
loose
will be
here.
1 minute at a time.
Donnarumma trying to keep this in. And it's Hakimi. Now here's the delivery. Nice and easy for the goalkeeper. And there's the end of the first half. Any strong opinions on the first half?
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I think the manager has to resist
Just a quick
change
announcement,
at this
and
stage.
an exciting one too. We're about to announce today's lottery numbers. Please watch the screen if you have a ticket.
Here we go again then.
I think it'll be fascinating to see how they're going to change their approach here. They have to go for it and try and pull one back, but they also have to be aware that going 3 down...
Gets the shot away! Oh, that's horribly mistimed, and it's given. Penalty. Liverpool have themselves a chance from the spot. He'll know exactly where he wants to put it. One back. A time for a cool head, and that is precisely what he showed.
Well, any penalty that finds the net is a good penalty, even if that didn't convince.
We have got ourselves a game here.
The manager must have given them an earful at half-time, and fair play because it seems to have worked. They've got to kick on from here now.
There's the shot! He has done it! They have hauled themselves right back into it.
Well, you have to credit the desire there. These boys knew they were in a battle, and they did exactly what was needed to get back into it. That's going to make the boss just a little happy now.
They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Oh, that was beautifully done. They were ready to pounce, and they were clinical when the opportunity presented itself.
And yes, it's him again. This has become one superb game of football.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Not the most accurate pass. And claimed it back swiftly. Camavinga running with the ball. Now there's a Neymar! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Rijkaard. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Now it's Gordon. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Saliba does well to get it back. Liverpool can breathe again, just.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
That's a sharp pass. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Now it's Mbappe, pinches it off him. Now then, the ball's come loose. Maignan. Van de Ven. That's a risky ball, you've got to say. And Hakimi. Messi. Hakimi. Azar. Played out to the left flank. Robertson.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
He's found a way through. Can he finish? He's done very well to get to that.
Caicedo really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Bensebaini has a look and plays it forward. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. And it's Robertson. Looking for options for movement. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Hoisted upfield by the keeper. Messi has a look inside the box. Not the most convincing of passes. Van Dijk. 75 minutes played. Tries to play it through. Chance for a shot! Off the post! And one more try! He scores! And he is just ripping it up! And he stuck it away as if laser guided.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
And that means just one thing, match ball.
Well, he's been on a crusade, and his first goal seemed to just whet the appetite.
Substitution for Borussia Dortmund, number 20.
We have got changes here from
Number
both sides, in
13,
fact.
Modric.
Liverpool take the
On
lead.
the field.
Look, he's the one
Number
everyone
41,
expects to put the ball in the net.
Esteban.
That's what he's paid to do.
Number 21, Olise. Substitution.
That is good pressure, just hounded him off it.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
And this is Son Heung-min. Oh, that's fabulous. Bensebaini deals with that comfortably. Bensebaini gets... Oh, what has happened here? Alexander-Arnold.
Well, it's probably safe to say now, Peter, that it's going to be all about game management from here.
That has ended up in no man's land.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
The ball's gone astray. Great ball if he can get there.
Added time.
Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Robertson.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Hakimi hurtling down that right flank. Always onto this. And that will be it. What a terrific response it was to adversity. What a fantastic game from those players. What unity, what joy. That was so very, very good. Kane reflecting
Hello,
on a
attendees.
stellar
This is a
performance
Lost
and now
Children's
taking
announcement.
home a permanent... So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion.
Hello, everybody,
The game
and
yet to
welcome
kick
to
off.
today's
The
match.
excitement already palpable. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. And we're underway. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
I see this guy, Upamecano, as a very modern-day centre-back. Quick, good with his feet, confident moving the ball out of defence. I mean, if you're a team like many of the good ones that like to play out from the back,
Oh no, this does not look good. Goal! I doubt very much that this was in the script. And it's Kane. And that's a foul. Simple decision for the referee. Missed by a fraction. Robertson gathers from the goal kick. Neymar finds himself offside. And they're back on the ball again. Well, that was a period of possession which carried just about no threat at all. Aimed beyond the defence.
you can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is still...
Climbs up big! Well, that is clearly not the outcome he wanted.
You really could have done with engaging those crossers much higher up the pitch there. This isn't good defending.
Yeah, that pass isn't the best. Neymar has it in a wide position. Neymar's bullish header! And the header is disappointing in the end.
Well, the manager clearly has to react to this and tactically change what's happening. It's too easy for them to get in.
Can he get on the end of this? Oh, that's a key interception. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
The ball has bounced loose now. And that's aimed into the real chance! Well, not this time, but a lot of applause for the thought.
I think we can expect a few more of those now. Better timing was all that was required.
This looks promising.
It was indecision all round. They have to do a bit better than that. Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Azar. Messi in acres of space out wide. He's picked his way through. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Now it's Kane. Great defending, strong and determined. And he's picked it up out wide. Valverde kept his eye on it, and he's there. Neymar. Showing great feet there. Elects to cross. And the keeper gets his hands on it.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Not the most accurate pass. Played into space out wide. Robertson spots it and intercepts. No, that's been intercepted. Robertson cuts it out. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
And here's Azar. De Bruyne. Camavinga. Looking to play him in. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Guardiola.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be willing to chase, and of course those in midfield have to be ready now to recycle.
And they have got face-to-face with the keeper. Oh, he's been... And Ribery! It's Roberto Carlos! It's in! 2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Look, that's one of the first things you learn, whether you're a striker or not. Just anticipate a goalkeeping parry or spillage, and sometimes you'll get lucky, it'll come your way.
So that's 2 now without reply.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now. They really fancy themselves to go and wrap things up.
And he's managed to get free. And the shot! And the ball's come loose here. Oh, what has happened here? Ribery. And the pass is intercepted. And this is Kane. It's Kane! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Kane actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Liverpool with the corner. They're first. Shot a goal! Sticks it away! With half-time at hand! Perfect timing! This is threatening to become a really good game.
Oh, we have a very different game on our hands now, all of a sudden. This one's totally up for grabs.
Brilliantly cut out. Neymar. Has a look and place it forward. Not the most convincing of passes. Engages and forces him off the ball. Played through into space. He's in plenty of space here. Messi picks it up out wide. In by Messi. He's got tall. Oh, it's come loose. And again. Oh, the ball's run loose here. Pass somewhat off target. And we've reached half-time. It's been thrills and spills at either end in the first half. Neither side really seizing the initiative, and both teams still very much in it.
Please be made aware.
Neither side holding back here. It has been quite a half, this.
Well, I think the message from the manager at half-time will be pretty simple, Peter. He's going to want them to play at a higher tempo, press more, higher up the pitch, pass quicker, and entice the opposition out of position. He knows how crucial the next goal will be.
And we are already promptly back underway.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself...
Van Dijk is the guilty party there. And he's going to have his name taken. And this is Ribery. They want to be quick to recover this. Hit into the middle. Kukçu is flagged offside. Robertson. Well, that looks a decent ball. And he's intervened well there. Tries to play it through. Oh, he's found support out wide. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Nicely aimed pass. Roberto Carlos unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Oh, that's fabulous. And that could set him on his way. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Roberto Carlos. And into the grateful arms of the keeper.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
No way through. Yehi. Camavinga. Passing is crisp and sharp. Lovely pass, but can he get there?
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
This is a really front-footed approach.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
And it's Messi. Has a look up and drives it forward. That's a risky ball, you've got to say. Valverde, Messi, foot in. Ribery. And they can counter here. And Buchanan.
Oh, great feet, that.
Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. It's a really well-measured ball. Nicely weighted ball. Now it's Neymar. It's an inviting-looking ball, that. De Bruyne. And he was quick to react. Alexander-Arnold. Now that's well seen too. Now it's Ribery. Hazard in with the challenge. Looking for options for movement. He is through here.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
Now it's Hazard. Thinks about the shot. Hazard! They've done it! Right back in it! Almost no time remaining. Game still on. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch and they're dazed.
Substitution on the field. Number 13, Mbunu. Coming on the field is...
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
Substitution in progress.
We have ourselves a real game here.
Well, at this stage, Peter, it's going to come down to how badly they want to win this.
And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. A game with so much to recommend it. Fabulous contest, but still no clear winner.
It's a very open game and an exciting watch. There are no signs of nerves or caginess from either team. This pitch is go-for-it territory right now.
And this is Kane.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
He's got away. The ball is loose and the chase is on. In comes the corner.
Yeah, and the jostling for position has begun. There's hardly any breathing space in that box.
Substitution on the field. Number 18, De Bruyne. Number 9, Ribery. Coming on the field, number 14, Vitinha. Number 7, Barcola.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Barcola. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Pinches it off him. And back to the keeper.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
There will be a throw-in. And it's Memphis Depay. And no, that was never going to make it. Fernandes. Neymar. And we're done. So it is something for both, but ideal for neither. Both parties having to settle for what they get and hope for better in the weeks ahead. How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
Well, neither side could get over the line here. Perhaps one team might be happier, but at the final reckoning, it's honours even and no complaints.
And that's where we have to end it. From me, Peter Drury, and my co-commentator, Jim Beglin, a very good evening to you all. Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up, and we'll be getting underway very soon. So that's got things underway. Well, here's your hero, goal scorer, match winner, saviour, all in one. Lionel Messi is indeed one of a kind, and history shows that he is all of those things and so much more.
Yeah, and we can testify to that, having covered quite a few of those games where he showed the very best qualities.
Time after time, it is a shoots! Goal! One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. He won't be happy with that one. Knocks it into space. That's gone all the way through to the keeper. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Oh, that's sweet, almost telepathic. Here comes the corner.
Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
Climbs up big! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Onana really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Liverpool leading here thanks to that early goal. And the score is 1-0. Alexander-Arnold. And this is Neymar. Azar. Camavinga. And he's intervened well there. Now, can they get him away? And he's managed to get free. Alexander-Arnold gets over and intercepts. Camavinga. And this is Kane. Plenty to aim. It's Kane! It's a goal! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! Liverpool are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now. They really fancy...
Neymar! In for the pieces! Goal! Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Look, that's one of the first things you learn, whether you're a striker or not. Just anticipate a goalkeeping parry or spillage, and sometimes you'll get lucky, it'll come your way.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Oh, we have a very...
Oh, that is asking for trouble. Great ball, and he's in here. And that should get the job done. Hazard. Can he get it through? Oh, that's a fine interception. Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. Hazard was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. And it's Hazard. Pinches it off him. Robertson. And this is Neymar, and he's got the beating of his man. Real chance! He's got a goal! They have done it! They have their equaliser!
Well, I always thought they had it in them, Peter. They upped the quality as needed, and once they got going, they were awfully hard to stop.
They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Well, a little more decisiveness on the ball, and that probably wouldn't have happened, but still, it was very well played. Great pressure to force the error.
We have ourselves a real game here.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Hazard. It's Hazard! Defending of the desperate variety. That'll be a corner. Zixi is there, and he can get that clear. Messi. And now they can spring out of defence. That's been slipped through. Zixi showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Tries to play it through. And the pass is intercepted. The most accurate pass. Oh, nicely intercepted. Alexander-Arnold. Alexander-Arnold looking to penetrate opposition lines. Now, what about a counter-attack? Oh, it's come off the upright. Saliba gets it away. Oh, and with that, the half-time whistle goes. Liverpool are finally getting a much-needed break. It's been absolutely breathless stuff so far. Caution certainly not on the agenda here from both sides. Quite a half. More of the same, please. Score at the interval, 2-2. Liverpool get the second half going. And it's Camavinga. Always onto this. Real chance here. He's had a shot! They've scored! Pomp, panache and passion. This, a man full of it all. And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
And that means just one thing, match ball.
Well, he's made this game all about him. He's got a fantastic appetite for goals.
Liverpool go into the lead.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team...
Goes for a shot! They've done it! And this is getting better and better. Truly superb. A goal of such supreme quality, composure. It's Kane! Oh, Harry Kane, how good are you? Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy. And they are tearing the opposition apart here. Simply breathtaking stuff.
The skill and the confidence was just brilliant, and he showed both a quick head and even quicker feet.
How many? Just how many? Liverpool grab a 3-goal lead. It's just... Can he finish?
That's just playing it safe and simple.
He's cut it out. Kane under intense pressure.
Well, they seem intent on marking him out of the game. They're certainly trying to wind him up in the process, Peter.
Showing great feet there. Zirkzee. Now it's DiMarco. Oh, cracking ball. Hazard plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. Well, they can break here. And this is Kane. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Kane! Yes! Result no longer in doubt. It's just about how many. Liverpool are having a ball here. Now it's Zirkzee. Neymar. And here's Osimhen. Well, that's clear cut, it's a free kick. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Distributed tidily. He has found the way through.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Now it's Circe. Great vision. Valverde makes the interception. That has been cut short. Azar. Can he get on the end of this?
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it...
There's the shot! Oh, the ball's run loose here. And another try! Keeper always had the measure of that.
I think that's just more proof that this team is very comfortable playing on the break. They're really swift.
Sostituzioni di giocatori. Numero 45.
Liverpool have their second corner now.
Numero 13. Numero 43. Numero 7.
Alexander-Arnold plays it short. Turns and goes back. Goes for the shot! He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post.
Numero 21. Hazard.
And now a sudden chance to counter. He's got away. It's a pretty loose pass. Nicked it back promptly. Look at this. Tries a shot! And that's past the post.
Incredible. He had all the time in the world to pick his spot as well.
Searching pass he's played there. No, he's just misjudged that one. And he was quick to react. Palmer. Now that looks a decent ball. Caicedo cuts it out. Alexander-Arnold. And that is a little undercooked. Now it's Neymar. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Threads one in. Looking to play him in. Now it's Son Heung-min. Good effort from distance. Robertson could try cutting inside here. Tries to pass it through. Well, that pass isn't the best. That's a lovely pass. Onana. Neymar.
Ci saranno 5 minuti di recupero.
5 minutes to add. Olise. Bit of an appeal, but nothing doing.
That's positional goal, the utilisation of space.
Big chance! And it's in! Lacking for neither time nor space. It could scarcely have been more straightforward.
Yeah, it's mystifying that a player of his talent wasn't picked up sooner, and he picked them off instead.
Well, they have a goal, but it is surely too much to hope for a comeback.
Caicedo. And that could set him on his way. Good ball, good take. Well, they've got it back in a hurry. And that's that. Well, that was a shimmering, sizzling, scintillating game. The key characters glittered throughout and did what they did when required so to do. There could be only one outcome.
Signore e signori.
The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. There's the whistle. Now, Stefano Fiori, Jim, he was a key player for the Azzurri, was he not?
Yeah, he's always been a very accomplished playmaker, Peter, and a good mixture of creativity.
Oh, they could be caught out here!
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Neymar really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
Now it's Neymar. Fiore. Now it's Neymar. De Bruyne. Robertson. He's looking wide. Now it's Neymar. Messi. Fiore. Played out to the left flank. Saliba. No goals as yet, but it has been pretty lively. Now it's De Bruyne. Oh, he's found support out wide. And it's been given away. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested.
That appeared to be an inevitable outcome. Too much traffic.
He's got away. Messi. Messi's shot a goal! And that is wildly off target.
Yeah, I think that miss is going to give him nightmares for a while.
Valverde. Well, that pass isn't the best. Out to the right. And it's Azar. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Ball comes in.
When it's delivered early like that, defenders just can't get themselves set.
Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. Liverpool yet to have an attempt on goal. Neymar! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Alexander-Arnold. Now it's Neymar.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
And that is as far as they're going to go.
Messi. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Messi. Possession football, Jim, we're seeing plenty of it. What is it, though, that really makes it work?
Well, for me, what makes it work is the fact that everyone in this team has the courage to show for the ball. You can't shy away from it. You can't hide. You have to front up in a setup like this, and everyone is doing just that.
You make it sound so simple. That's a shade optimistic. Locatelli. And it's De Bruyne. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Oh, well played, well played. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
And this is Kane. The ball has bounced loose now. De Bruyne. And it's Hazard. Well, that's very disappointing, it has to be said. Valverde. Oh, some tackle that. Now, who's going to be first to this? De Bruyne. Neymar is someone with real dynamite in his boots. Well read, nice interception. Valverde. And Robertson. That's a good run down the left. Locatelli cuts it out. Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. So we go in at half-time with both defences still yet to be breached. They rather cancelled each other out in the first period. Let us see what the second half brings. So, both teams still stuck on the starting blocks here, 0-0 at the break. And we're already back up and running after half-time. Both sides defensively robust up to now. Howson. Alexander-Arnold. And it's Locatelli. And here's Messi.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
That has ended up in no man's land. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Hazard conjures time and space where few can. Great vision. Well timed, excellent interception. Fiore. Passing is crisp and sharp. Truthfully, it was hard to see any better outcome there. Well, that's well seen too. Messi.
Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
Best part of an hour, and still no breakthrough from either side. Messi. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. And there's the shot! Over to the left. Alexander-Arnold kept his eye on it, and he's there. Thinks about the shot. He's a sharp little ball here. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. De Bruyne. Neymar. He has found the way through. And the shot! Now that has posed a few awkward questions.
Oh, it looked like he tried to give it some extra whip.
Back to the keeper. A deeply frustrating game so far. Certainly in terms of the scoreline, it remains 0-0. Now it's Messi. Some good work on the right flank here.
That's a modern defender's instinct from a modern coach's mindset.
And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Into the channel. Messi looking to run onto it. Kane looks to get on the end of this.
Alexander-Arnold.
He's got plenty of space out wide here. Alexander-Arnold did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Spread it left. Now it's Neymar. Camavinga. Kane. And he's made sure that's not getting through.
There's nothing more infuriating for a fan than seeing passing without penetration. They're just stuck in a rut.
It's Neymar! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Good running, strong and purposeful. Neither of these two want to come off second best. De Bruyne. Looking for options for movement. And this is Adriano.
Paris Saint-Germain clearly are pushing for the win here, Peter. It's making for a very frantic end to this game. That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Donnarumma breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball. Now it's Messi. Nicely weighted ball. And this is Messi. He's found a way through. Can he finish? In for the pieces.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
Le numéro 8, le numéro 21, le numéro 10, Messi. À leur place, le numéro 20.
Can he get
le
it
numéro
through?
14.
Oh, played right into chance! Oh, it's in! And surely that has won the day! We knew what was coming, and he has outfoxed the keeper again.
Well, when you get in that position, it's all about composure. Panic can come into it, and it didn't.
Liverpool take the lead. Now it's just a question of holding
Il y aura
on.
2 minutes de
There's
temps
still a bit
additionnel.
left in it, Peter, but they should find the necessary to avoid a slip-up now.
And it's Neymar. Rafinha. That's really well manoeuvred. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. And that will be the final act. Well, that was tense. Boy, that was tense. The two sides separated by the game's only goal. Kane claiming the man of the match. So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion.
Hello,
The game yet to
everybody,
kick
and
off.
welcome to
The
today's
excitement
match.
already palpable. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. And that gets things running. Serginho, now he is quick.
Rapid, Peter, absolutely rapid.
There's the shot! Decent strike, kept it fizzing low. And we have our very first corner. And now they can spring out of defence. Now it's Kane. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Valverde. Pedri. João Neves. Lewandowski. Oh, he certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. Messi. Mbappe wins the duel this time. And the pass is intercepted. Azar. Alexander-Arnold. And this is Messi. He's got away. Messi! And a terrific save from the keeper.
It's quite a show he's putting on here. This is excellent work.
Oh, no, that was never going to make it. Neymar.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Couple of decent early chances. It bodes well for an exciting game. And it's Messi. Great vision. And he's in on goal. Chance! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
He did well there, held his run enough to ensure he didn't stray offside.
Oh, what a climb! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
Kane is clearly kicking himself here. He knew that was a great opportunity.
Can he get it through? That looks a good ball through. It could be... Big chance! Off the post. Cross needs to be good. In he goes again! Oh, it's fallen loose again! Goal! Manchester United! Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Yeah, his instinct told him that the keeper would struggle to cope with that, so top marks for him following up. I think it's really sharp play, it was well read, and he was a little quicker than everybody else.
Manchester United have their opener. It is a goal of real significance.
Oh, he's just loving that. Certainly gives you a very unique feeling. Tremendous.
Well, we've seen that early, used a certain sixth sense. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there, and it's been given away. Mbappe.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Nicely weighted ball. Tries to play it through. Look at the space here. Oh, well played. Van Dijk goes long. Serginho. He saw the danger and he went crashing in. Not the best distribution from the keeper. Saliba gets across to intercept that. Can he get on the end of this? Neymar. That's a lovely, neat pass. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. It's a goal kick. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. And the whistler's gone for a reckless challenge there. And he's going to have his name taken.
Well, Peter, when you're up against a speedster, you've got to get to him early and not let him get into his stride, and they're just not doing that.
Just too high.
Alexander-Arnold will have to accept some flack for that. Was anyone really expecting it?
Pass somewhat off target. And here's Neymar. And again, they run up against stubborn defending. Neymar. Alexander-Arnold cuts it out. Lovely pass, but can he get there?
Messi really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled. Okay, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
Knocks it into space. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Manchester United clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted. Manchester United are totally dominant in the middle of the park, a no-way through zone.
Now it's Messi. Oh, that's fabulous. The ball has bounced loose now. He's gone for goal! It's loose now. In he goes again! And that's it for the first half. A breathless ending. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break.
Well, let's not beat about the bush, Peter. It's been fairly flat and the support have had little to cheer about, so an awful lot of questions have got to be asked and the answers need to be found in a hurry.
And the game has already resumed here.
It's not easy being down in situations like this. I know it's an overused term, but you really have to play with courage, be brave, and let's see where it gets you. You might just get lucky because of it.
João Neves, and he's worked it through, and he cuts out the supply. Spread it left. Robertson gets into some space. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Now it's Lewandowski. Azar. Spread out to the left, and this is Neymar. It's Neymar! Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing. Messi! Dispatched clinically. They have done it! They have their equaliser!
And that comes as a very welcome relief. Now let's see who's got what it takes to seize the initiative from here.
And that has added a whole new chance, surely! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Messi's cross, skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Neymar. That's a little off target. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Now, can they get him away?
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
And that is expertly dealt with. Mbappe threads one in, and that could set him on his way. Oh, they've broken out here, and this could be the moment. Oh, just skips past his man.
Kane really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released.
It's Neymar! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Decent chance! That's another chance! We've got a goal! And the comeback is complete! And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, listen, last line of defence and you don't get it right, then you're paying a visit to your net.
Substitutions taking place.
Liverpool choosing to make the first change.
Yeah, I think he's trying to stay one step ahead of his opponents here, maintain the upper hand, so to speak. I can see that.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. Looking for the run. Pass is just off target.
Substitution for Manchester United. Number 27, Serginho. Coming on the field is
Robertson.
number 7, Hazard.
Oh, easy pickings there. Saliba kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. No way through. Tries to pass it through. Oh, super find. He's being urged to shoot. Shot a goal! Now, who's going to be first to this?
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
Number 18, Robert Lewandowski. Number 10, Joe Neves. Coming on the field, number 20, Kane.
Robertson.
Number 13, Fernandez.
Looking to play him in.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
And he's there to belt it away. Now it's Mbappe. Looking for options for movement. Olise unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Baresi cuts out the pass. And it's Hazard. Mbappe!
Manchester United really don't have a choice now. They just have to throw everything forward and give themselves a chance to draw level.
Nice looking ball. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Plays a sharp little ball here. Manchester United can breathe again, just.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
Oh, he's been caught napping. Hangs in a cross. Up he goes! And oh, he's got that completely wrong. Robertson. Board shows there will be 3 extra minutes. Well, that looks a decent ball. Good take. And the shot! Oh, it's gone in! Tying minutes, and we're all square again. There was to be only one outcome. Well, and that will be it. A good watch, a really good watch. Both sides toiling to try and outthink, outsmart each other. But it wasn't to be, and they're all square.